The Mughal Empire was a vast and powerful and Islamic dynasty that existed in the Indian Peninsula for about 330 years from its founding in 1526 until its collapse in 1857. The Mughal Empire ruled from Kabul in Afghanistan in the east to Arakan in Myanmar in the west, from Kashmir beyond the Deccan Plateau to the north, and almost all of the Indian subcontinent in the south. It was the third largest unified empire in the history of the Indian subcontinent, after the Mauryan dynasty and the British Empire of India. The territory of the Mughal Empire under Aurangzeb's rule amounted to about 4 million square kilometers, or 122% of the size of present-day India. The empire ruled 150 million people, close to 25% of the world's population at the time. The Mughal Empire was the world's largest productive and economic power in the pre-industrial period around the 17th century. It accounted for 25% of the world industrial production by the 18th century. The Mughal Empire is referred to as India's last brilliant golden age. It is considered one of the world's three major Islamic empires, the Ottoman Empire and the Safavid dynasty. The reign of Shah Jahan was a splendid period in which Mughal architecture flourished at its peak. Famous and historical structures such as the world-famous Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Jama Masjid, and Lahore Fort were created. The Mughal Empire was founded by Jahiruddin Muhammad Babur, who reigned from 1526 to 1530. He was born in Andian in 1483 and inherited the small kingdom of Fergana at the young age of 11. After repelling the constant invasions of neighboring countries, Babur later had ambitions of conquering Samarkand, the capital of the Timur kingdom. In 1497, Babur succeeded in taking Samarkand from his cousin Baisan Khan Mirza, but he could only stay in the destroyed city for 100 days.
During the expedition, a rebellion broke out in Fergana, his home country, and Babur had eventually lost Samarkand because he could not defend it properly. However, Babur briefly conquered Samarkand again in 1501. In the spring of 1501, the Uzbeks besieged Samarkand and attacked it, forcing Babur to abandon the city. In 1504, Babur occupied Kabul, made it a base, strengthened the army, and entered Samarkand again with the aid of the Persian army. However, when the Persian army left, the Uzbeks attacked and Babur again lost Samarkand. As the city was often taken away like this, from 1514, Babur turned his eyes to the Indian region and devoted his energy to the conquest of India.
Babur, who conquered the Lodi dynasty in Delhi in 1525 and founded the Mughal Empire, advanced as far as Agra and declared himself the Pasha of India, Persian for an Arab sultan. Babur arranged the territories of the new empire, but did not implement any administrative reforms. so the territory of the Mughal Empire was governed as it was, according to the Pargana system implemented in the Islamic dynasty.
In the Pargana system, each province had a governor, and the governor fulfilled his duty by simply reporting to the central government. So the governors sometimes exploited the people at will. Rebellions broke out in various parts of the province due to this system that guaranteed the independence of the provinces.
The instability of the empire was clearly evident in the reign of his son, Humayun, from 1530 to 1556. Humayun was exiled to Persia after being targeted by Sir Shah of the Afghan dynasty of Sur, who rebelled in Bengal and Bahar. In 1555, following the death of Sir Shah of Sur and with Sir Shah's son in a disordered state, Humayun returned from Persia and marched on Lahore, capturing Lahore and retaking Delhi. He regained the throne in July 1555. 6 months after returning from exile, the Mughal dynasty lost its strength yet again as he died in an accident. The Mughal Empire developed greatly during the reign of the third Emperor Akbar. Akbar, who reigned from 1556 to 1605, was born in 1542 at Fort Umakat to Humayun and Persian Princess Humida Banu Begum, and inherited the throne at the age of 13 due to the sudden death of his father Humayun. Since he was too young to rule the country alone, Bayram Khan, who had faithfully assisted Humayun since the time of exile, served as regent and helped govern the country. Thank you for watching the video The Mughal Empire Part 1 provided by History and Current Events. I'm Tony, Mia, Rebecca, Katie, and Leah have contributed so far as narrators. Thank you.